Hello everyone, as with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the one-day chart. We're sitting here at $1.72. Honestly, I cannot believe XRP is at $1.72. But it's down with the rest of the market right now. And everybody is expecting that reversal to show up at some point. And even if you look at Bitcoin, it's back down under 84K. And people always ask me, what would you do if XRP continued dropping all the way down below $1? I'll tell you what I would do. I would back up the truck. But most people, when they see blood in the street like this, they don't want to buy. They're so worried that XRP is going to go lower. This is a blessing for some people. Think about it like this. In a few weeks, we're going to see XRP start to really break out. And when it happens, people are going to wish they could go back and buy XRP at these prices. Because right now, it's so undervalued. There's no reason XRP should be sitting where it is right now. And look at the DXY. It started moving up a little bit, and right away, everything else started to drop. But this is going to be temporary as well. We're going to see more decline on the DXY. It'll start pushing back down below 95 again. We see this throughout every single cycle. And look there's gold and silver also down. And I remember last week when it was hitting new all-time high after new all-time high, I had people saying, why didn't you talk to me about gold? People I got into XRP years ago. I'm like, you honestly want to FOMO into gold while it's already hitting new all-time highs? The time to buy gold was also when it was dirt cheap. Now, you could see the manipulation happening with gold and silver right now. That's what everybody is citing. But here's the thing. We knew gold was eventually going to hit its top. Now, is the top in for gold? Nobody really knows. It could have a great reversal and hit another new all-time high over the next couple of days. But the rotation will eventually continue. And then there's this. This is also causing a lot of uncertainty. So you see, Senate strikes deal to fund the government, averting a shutdown. But then the president went on to say this, shutdown is tomorrow. So are we going to see a government shutdown, or did they avoid the government shutdown? Nobody really knows. Everything is in limbo, and it causes uncertainty. And that's what you're seeing right now. Panic selling, uncertainty, and smart people buying the dip. On a red day, you either do nothing or you buy that dip. I stress that more than anything. This way you have no regrets later. This way, when everybody else is FOMOing in halfway up a massive green candle, you have zero regrets. You already know you bought the bottom. This is why crypto is about to explode. Gold tops, Bitcoin ignites, altcoins go nuclear. 2009 to 2011, gold all-time high, 2x, Bitcoin 100x. 2020 to 2021, gold all-time high, 2x, Bitcoin 20x, altcoins 20 to 50x. Gold just printed the largest breakout in history. Bitcoin and alts are up for the most explosive rotation in history. We're about to print so many new millionaires. Some people get it. This rotation happens every single time. It also happened in the 2017-2018 run. But with gold coming down and silver coming down right now, why is crypto not pumping? Most likely because the market just isn't ready yet, or the market already knows gold is going to go to a much higher level. I see people calling for like a $9,000 gold. If that was to happen, the top is going to come in somewhere. And when it comes in, you're going to want to be holding crypto, because once the market knows the top is in, you'll see the rotation happen. Bitcoin will start popping off, pulling the rest of the market up with it. Bitcoin will eventually reach its top, and then altcoins will go absolutely parabolic. It's no different than previous cycles. XRP ETF tracker, $29 million in inflows yesterday. This happens every single day. You realize almost $100 million flowed in to those XRP ETFs in 2 days. And yet people still don't realize how much demand there is for this cryptocurrency. That tells you everything you need to know. And Black Swan Capitalist also summed it up very well in this post. Every violent sell-off and engineered pump is the same machine at work. Algorithms trigger fear and euphoria, extract liquidity on both sides. Then institutions rotate that capital into hard assets. Buy, sell, repeat. Until the public is left trading narratives instead of owning assets. That's not a market cycle. That's wealth confiscation by design. Asset prices will continue to inflate as currency debasement accelerates. This is policy. The strategy is simple. Hold monetary metals like gold and silver. Keep allocating to the future of settlement and payment infrastructure like XRP and XLM. And stop reacting to noise. Master the system. Stay patient and let time and structure do the work. This is why I always urge you to stay patient, because it all comes back to what we've seen in the past. Gold is going to come in at some point. The top will be in. And when that happens, you're going to start to see the rotation again. I just want all of you to get financial freedom. I want all of you to get life-changing money. But you don't get there by becoming impatient and selling off your crypto. You got to make it through these red days if you want to make life-changing money. XRP price slips. Why is the altcoin stuck below $2? And then you get these articles like this. The one part of this article, though, it sums it up perfectly. XRP sees accumulation, but reversal remains elusive. Right now, in the background, whales are accumulating. Retail is accumulating. Everything is going as normal. But yet we don't get the price appreciation. And that's what's got most people so frustrated. They can't understand why the setup looks perfect for a breakout, but yet the breakout isn't here. And that's what frustrates people. That's what causes impatience. And that's what causes people to sell off before it happens. And always do what Dave does. Crypto is crashing, but I'm still buying. Take a listen.
Crypto is crashing. Crypto is crashing. Crypto is crashing. Blood in the streets. That's when you buy. That's when you buy. That's when you buy. I went on to my Kraken app yesterday. 179. Bought $1 million of XRP. Another million, I should say, I added, and I bought 500,000 of Bitcoin at 180 at 82,000. If you got the powder, you got the powder. Woke up, it was from 179, it was all the way down to 174. So I didn't love that. I got a little more dry powder. If that thing keeps falling, I'll keep buying.
And that's how you gotta look at the market. When the price is falling, you're either buying or you're doing nothing. The one thing you never do is sell. And, you know, this is somebody that knows what's going to happen with XRP. Everybody knows that breakout is coming. Everybody knows it's going to happen, and they want to be positioned for it. You have people that will chase green candles every cycle, and you have people that buy the blood. Be a person that buys the blood. And this comes from King Valex. XRP, David mentioned, same thing he mentioned now in 2017. Before the 2017 parabolic explosion is wild. And this is what David said back in 2017. It means that a low price for XRP actually makes it more expensive to use for payments and exchanges. And you see how he talked about XRP at a higher price being so important when it comes to cross-border payments. It can't be dirt cheap. And the fact that he said this right before that 2017 rally, and he's now saying it again, we are now very close to the massive run-up that we've been waiting for. That's the way I look at it. Caleb and Brown now using Ripple payments for instant USD bank transfers, faster fiat on-off ramps powered by proven tech. This is the kind of utility that matters. Steady adoption continues, and it was confirmed by Caleb and Brown. So to enhance customer experience, we have integrated Ripple to streamline USD bank transfers. Expect far quicker turnaround on fiat withdrawals as we move forward. Some utility for the XRP community. It's non-stop rail after rail getting put in place. Everything right now is still getting connected. While people are worried about the price of XRP today, connections are still being made in the background. XRP prints bullish divergence on the weekly chart, but is all-time highs still possible? Like I said, everybody sees how damn bullish the chart is. Everybody's waiting for those all-time highs to show up, and they are absolutely coming. All that matters is whether or not you're going to be here when it happens. You know, when the FOMO starts and the euphoria sets in, you want to experience that. But you want to know that you bought at the lowest possible prices when it happens. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I still cannot believe that XRP is sitting at $1.72. There is literally no reason why the price should be where it's at right now. And you could see the breakdown happening. But we're literally down 21 cents from where we were just a few days ago. XRP can make up 21 cents in a matter of minutes. It no longer moves by pennies. It moves by nickels and dimes and quarters now. Times are different than what they were when we were sitting at 50 cents from 2022 to 2024. Everything moves so much faster today because the whole system is now coming together. And you see it in the background. All we're waiting for is that price appreciation. And until it happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.